Imiss issa li jidħlu fit-tank Timothy Afran u Alex Boateng bil-kumpanija tagħhom CopiantoAI.
Hi Sharks, my name is Tim, CEO of CopiantoAI.
And I'm Alex, the CTO of CopiantoAI. And we are here to offer you the opportunity to invest 100,000 euros for 15% of CopiantoAI, the future of enterprise search.
Sharks, did you know that on average, every business receives about 300 customer support requests every single day? In Malta alone, this is about 10 million requests every day across several channels. But what if I told you the interesting thing is that 80% of the time, all this information that people are searching for is information that's already available, except that these customers cannot find it, so they are still trying to find it through any means possible. Let's take Jane for example. Jane is looking to buy a new furniture or make an inquiry on Dino's website. This information, interestingly, is already available. But the funny thing is that she goes to the website and she puts in a search query. No matter what she puts in the query or the search bar, she still finds the same URLs and URLs that she now needs to spend valuable time going through in order to find that single information that she's looking for. This is really time-consuming. Or Jake, let's take Jake, who is looking to reduce his carbon footprint and is a customer of Bajada Energy. And he goes to the website and tries to find some information. What he does or intends to do is use the chatbot on the website. Now, using a chatbot is a very mechanical process. Only after answering tens of questions, one after the other, do you realize that the chatbot cannot even assist you, and you now need to talk to a human being. This is a very frustrating process that customers go through every day. And it's not just a frustrating and bad experience for the customers alone. It's actually also a bad experience for the businesses because they are then losing money because these customers at this point are not able to wait and will go to another competitor. Now, imagine an AI assistant that's so intelligent and smart that it understands any organization's data and powered by advanced language models and can provide instant responses that are relevant to any search. So when somebody goes to this company's website, instead of providing them with URLs, CopiantoAI understands what the customer is looking for and gives them delightful responses in an instant that matches what they are looking for. The good thing is that Copianto can be used across any channel that the customer or the business is able to serve their customers across. We think now is a really good time because now there's a lot of increased adoption of AI technology, self-service AI, assistant, and the market for AI is really booming at this stage. We see a very huge global opportunity for this, but we are focusing on starting with Malta. I'm looking at 5 million euros. Our revenue model is subscription with our list plan starting from 39 euros and going as high as 790 per month based on the features and capabilities. Our team is made up of highly experienced individuals with diverse backgrounds and experience in the technology and AI space, and we are very excited about being a global market leader and future in the conversational enterprise search space. And we'll be very excited to have you join us on this journey as we solve this pain for both businesses and customers that we see a very huge potential in, asking for 100,000 euros for 15% in order to help us establish a setup in Malta in order to expand across the EU market. Thank you.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Alex. Welcome and thank you for your presentation. You are perfectly right. It is an issue. And it happens not just on the receiving, but also on the searching. So it's a constant frustration when you start chatting with a chatbot. Hence, I would like to understand more the specifics. What exactly are you doing and how you will be doing this?
Yes. So what we do is provide the solution that enables any business that when they integrate our solution into their existing application, it could be a website or a CRM or any app that their users use, and then they can serve information to customers. So let's take, for example, instead of somebody using just keyword search, they can use conversational manner as if they are talking to a human or a chatbot. But it uses AI to understand what they are asking and it gives them relevant response. A good thing is that you can actually use this across multiple channels. So via like phone, any communication channel that the business serves customers in.
And you have already developed this?
Yes.
And you are testing it, or you already have launched it? At what stage are you?
Yes, so we have developed this. It's out. We are currently testing with a number of businesses so that we take very early feedback and then we can improve it for a public release.
Does it work with telephone calls as well?
Yes. So it's an integration that we are currently exploring going forward. So with telephone, what happens is that we take all your data that's available everywhere, and then we make it available. So when somebody calls, we are able to automate that whole process. So a good advantage is that, let's say your information is just in one language, English, our AI system is able to do this in multiple languages, so you can serve customers anywhere.
So my company gets, I don't know, around 3,500 contacts a day.
Yes.
And we're struggling. Mostly 3,000 of which are telephone calls. And we're dropping a lot of calls.
Yes.
So for us to get started using your system, would we have to spend a period of time recording phone calls, for example? Explain to me, how would the intelligence, the data be gathered before we can trust the AI to give the right answers? I don't sell furniture or energy solutions. I'm in the healthcare industry.
Great.
I can kill someone if I give the wrong advice.
Yes. So we are able to take data from any sources that you may have. So you can actually plug in Copianto as a plugin in any solution that you already have. So you don't need to do any heavy lifting and all that. Once that is done, our system automatically understands what a request looks like. In a conversational manner, can provide relevant responses to anybody. So you don't need to pre-record phone calls or something. It just takes and can.
What sets you guys apart?
Okay, so if you take search today, search works in a very keyword manner. But what we do differently is not just keyword search. We do a lot of unstructured search. So we take any type of data. It can be images, video, audio. We create knowledge base around this data. So we use vector search to basically map the whole data. So we are not storing all your data. We basically create a knowledge graph and make it searchable. So it doesn't matter what the data it is. You can always retrieve information anywhere in all your data sources.
Where are you storing the data that you're collecting? Because from all the different customers that you have, you need a lot of storage, and storage is expensive. So how are you managing the expense with data collection?
Yes. So one of the ways we go about it is that you don't have to install, bring your data to us. We're using maybe just a plugin. For example, let's take Business Central, for example. You just plug in our solution as a plugin. And then we're able to interact with your data. So you don't need to bring all your data to us. So we are not going to store it locally. We're also working on an option where we've seen customers ask about maybe for data protection. They don't want their data to leave maybe their servers. So a version of the product that can be installed locally on your server, and then you manage all your data from there.
Are you guys based in Malta?
So we are based in Accra, Ghana. We were here for the Startup Festival, and then we are actively looking to establish in Malta as a starting point for the European Union market.
If you really can deliver what you're promising, you will be doing something which is quite a pain point there.
No. Do you have this app?
Testimonials or maybe an app that we can see?
That we can see how it works, the app? Do you have or something that can be downloaded? You said that is already being used?
We have companies that are using it in beta.
In Ghana?
Yes, in Ghana.
Yes.
And you're saying that your engine is more, basically it's like an engine, right? It's more user-friendly than ChatGPT?
Yes. In terms of the options and the use cases.
Because that's ChatGPT is basically what everyone uses now. In what ways are you different?
So when you take ChatGPT, it's actually an AGI that's for content, not content per se, but basically more focused on text generation. What we do is a search platform. We're able to work with any organization's enterprise data and make it searchable regardless of where their data sources or the data is stored.
But it has to be like, it is all pertaining to the company. So basically, you come to my company, you analyze what we are doing, and you start building that information.
Yes.
Because you're mentioning the business model is on subscription basis, right?
Yes, that's
so
right.
you need the integration first. You need
Yes.
to make a spend. What would that cost like?
So our subscription starts from $39 a month, and it ends at $790 per month. And the reason is that there are a number of difference in like the capabilities and the features. For example, on $39 a month, you cannot install the app locally on your own server, but for $790, you can do that. It has added features.
So if I pay you guys $790 a month, you wouldn't store any of my data. I would keep everything in the
Yes, yes, and
Yeah,
that works
sure.
for
In your own self.
because I wouldn't trust anyone with my data.
No.
Absolutely.
Yes, and that also works for organizations that are looking for not just using this externally for customers, but internally within the organization.
I
But the question was an implementation cost.
Implementation-wise, it's a plug-and-play feature. So we have a widget for the web. We have a widget that's
Okay.
a chat widget and a search widget.
Okay.
It's a software as a service, so it's a SaaS product.
And you produce this SaaS product?
Yes,
It's your propriety?
Yes, it's the,
And is it patented?
We are looking into that. We've not done that yet.
Can you tell us
be a bit
something about yourselves?
So myself, I'm a two-time founder. I'm an alumni of the Malta Entrepreneurial School of Technology in Accra. My background is in software, computer science, but I've worked as product manager for like 7 years now. So working in technology, software, and developing products.
I'm also a software developer, and also an alumni of the Malta Entrepreneurial School of Technology. I have close to 10 years experience in software development and 5 years experience in the AI industry. Currently, I'm more into the AI space because I think that's where the future lies.
Remind me your ask, 100,000 for 50%. So you're valuing your company at 1.5 million.
The valuation is based on what? Because you don't have, it's not in operation yet, you don't have any income. It's just, it's projected figures based on market research.
We actually launched our company in 2022 as a content generation platform. This was before ChatGPT. But we realized that we were making more like revenue from businesses than consumers. So now we decided to focus only on businesses with our new enterprise search. And so far we've done some revenue with 15,000 euros since launch, since we started.
So in 2 years,
Yes.
and you're working on this full time.
We work on this most of our time, but we have to like get part-time job.
So you have a revenue of 15,000 in 2 years.
Yes. That's because when we started, you know, we're focusing on both B2B and B2C. And we've now developed this new product that we are testing with these new businesses.
We're going to propose an offer,
Okay.
if you agree, of course. So we are discussing, myself and Alex, to put an offer for 100,000, the ask you are making, but we would ask for 30%. We will be also your first client, so we will be locally, we can get a level of traction. So this is the offer we're putting on the table. And this would be an opportunity in terms of testing, because we will be implementing. I would be implementing.
Yeah, same
and
here.
Also Alex.
Okay.
So it will be somehow also a fire starter process. You know.
You can think, you can have a
If you
think
want,
about
you can move back and have a talk.
Okay.
There's two.
I wanted to, but we wanted to, but
Yeah, you can join with us. We'll be clients.
It's a great help for
Of course, it's a great help.
if it works the
If
way
it solves
they
this
say.
problem for me,
No, no.
you know how many calls I drop every day? 1,500.
Nista' nimmaġina inti.
So we really appreciate the offer. And then, of course, it would be really nice to have you as business partners and looking at the integration, the opportunity for us in the space and the market as well. Yes, but we are thinking it would be really good if we can do 20%.
So we were thinking that we also wanted to join. We also wanted to join.
You will have 4 sharks, not just
4 of us, which means you have a very strong business startup with us, with the 30% of it, because if it's 20%, then it makes no sense for us.
Makes no sense for anyone then.
I mean, we would definitely, I mean, this is as investors, we're not seeing this as being part of the day-to-day operations, but definitely you have a strong advisory team here. So coming from different
We will be
sectors, so
investors and advisors at the same time.
we can also help you there.
So you can think about 30%.
You already made a study on my business, so you already started.
Yes.
And on Mark's as well.
I think we can. I think we'll be happy to go with that. I'm looking at the.
We have a deal.
Good. So we have a deal.
Well done.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Well done. Keep it up.
Well done.
Thank you.
I really like your product.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
If this works the way they say, that's revolutionary for customer service.
Absolutely.
It was really good. I feel really excited because I think it was easier than we actually expected in terms of the questions. I think it comes because we're really well prepared and thought ahead, like some of the things that they could ask for, and we are very happy.